What's up, YouTube? Just want to do a little quick video for you guys. A lot of people don't really know about this transmission fluid stuff. They just forget about it and they wonder why it's slipping and causing problems and all that, and they got to get rebuilds and everything else. It can easily be avoided if you just change your fluid every 30,000 miles. Now, what people in the Honda community like to call this is a 3 and 3. You do 3 drain and fills, basically like changing your oil. I've already done mine. I'm on my last change now, and I'm just doing this to show you guys. Okay, you have a drain bolt down here, right here, which is this guy. It's just a 3/8 drive ratchet, and there's a magnet on the end right here that catches all the shavings and metal pieces and all that from your gears grinding and all that stuff. You wipe that off and then put it back in there. Now, it just comes right out. You know, you tap the ratchet with a hammer if you have to get it out, and then you drain the fluid out. If your fluid is darker than this, then yeah, you probably need to do a change. Okay, so if you have all-wheel drive, which you should, because 2-wheel drive is lame, it requires 4 quarts. 2-wheel drive guys, I think it's 3 quarts maybe, but it's a little bit less. Your transfer case in the back holds extra quart, so it's all connected to the transmission. They're all connected, so that goes together. They share the same fluid, in other words. So drain out your first 4 quarts, and then just refill it. You refill it through here, right here. It says ATF on it, right there. That's a 17 millimeter. Just take that off and you put your big funnel in there and fill it right back up. So 4 quarts, fill it back up. Make sure you put the drain plug back in the bottom because it's going to leak all out. And then drive it around, I'd say, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Come back, drain it out again, and refill it again through the same spot. Then on your last change, your last drain and fill, you want to change your filter and your crush washer for your drain plug. This is the crush washer. You don't want to keep reusing the old one. I mean, yeah, noisy neighbors. Sorry about that. On your last drain, you want to change your crush washer. You can get by sometimes reusing it, because I have before just reusing the old one. I mean, just tighten it down enough, you know. But if you just want a peace of mind, go ahead and replace it. They're like $4 at the dealership. They don't even cost that much. So it's not really like you're losing anything by buying a new one. And put that on there. And then you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. So on your last drain your last 4 quarts out for you all-wheel drive guys, and 3 quarts for your 2-wheel drive guys. Put the drain plug back in, tighten it down, whatever, and then fill up your quarts, you know, through here. Then you want to change your filter on the last change, which is I already changed mine. I should have did it earlier, but recorded it earlier. But anyway, this is a filter. It's a little small thing. It's about, what, 1.5 inches long. It looks pink when it's brand new. Very important. So those, you can get them from dealership. I don't know how much they cost, because I've always bought mine from like AutoZone, and AutoZone had it for like $12 and some change. So it's really, you know, cheaper to buy from AutoZone. But okay, you come in here first. You want to take off your air filter and all that. Your air box, these little 8 millimeters. There's 4 of those. Take off all 4 of those. Then this thing comes off. It just slides on the end here. Just slide it off, Then you have this, the tubing, which is a 10 millimeter right there, and your air tube right here that has a clamp on it. Take that off and work it off of there and slide that off to the side. Then you have that out the way. Then you gotta take your battery out. Unbolt your battery, both terminals. Take your battery, set it to the side, and then you got your tray. Now the tray has 4 12 millimeter bolts on it. 2 on the sides here and 2 on the other side there. Take those 4 off and that comes out of your way. You have wires attached to it. 1 here and 1 here. I already took that side off. That other one was a little bit hard to get off. Probably square a little WD-40 or something on it and get it off and flip it up like this. If you could just bungee cord it out the way, it'll be out of your way. That's all you really do. You don't really have to unhook it unless you just want to. But anyway, here's your filter down here. This is what you're trying to get to. This thing right here that has this black tube going to it. Now this bolt right here is a 17 millimeter. Take that off. Don't lose that in the washer because that's your banjo bolt. The fluid travels through that bolt. And then you have 3 of these on here. 3 of these 10 millimeters. 1 here, 1 on the other side, and then 1 on the bottom down there. You can't see it. Once you take this black tube off first, then you'll see the other 3. It's like a triangle shape. And the cover is round. Now, once you get the cover loose, it's not going to just pull right out. So you want to take a flathead and put it in the crack here and then pry it to get it, work it on this side, work it on this side, work it on that side. You'll see it start to come out. Try not to damage that O-ring if you can, because I had a hard time finding those O-rings on that cap. And your filter's just sitting in there. Just pull it right out with your finger. You're going to lose a little bit of fluid you see down there, but it's not going to hurt anything, Not even hardly much. You can put a towel in there if you want to catch that, but I didn't really care. I'm just going to rinse it off later with some brake cleaner or something. Put your new filter back in there. Make sure you put it in the right way. It only goes one way because the bolt has to go into it. So make sure you have the opening of the filter facing out towards the wheel. Put that back in there. Put your 3 10 millimeter bolts on there, and then your 17 millimeter and all that. And then that's done. And then this is your last change, so go ahead and refill your fluid back up to 4 quarts or whatever. And then go through the gears and park. Turn it on, go through the gears and park, and then drive it around a little bit, see how it does. When you get back home, pull your stick out, check it, see where it's at. If you need to add some, whatever. Should be good though. 4 quarts should be enough. But that's pretty much it. Do this every 30,000 miles and your transmission will last you a very, very long time. Because I've been doing it for all my Hondas and I haven't had any problems with transmission issues. And that's about it. Yeah, any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments and I'll, try to answer them, help you out if I can. Till next time.